I did the rehab with his people here. I've been very happy with it. I'm back to running. I'm running my sprints. I'm running miles a day, and planning on increasing the mileage and just getting better and continuing on. So I'm very happy with what Dr. Stone has done for me. Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm 56, coming up on 57 years old. I've run most of my life since high school. I was never a cross-country or track runner, but I just ran for exercise. But I enjoyed running 5Ks and 10Ks, and even ran a couple of marathons up until the age of 50. At that point, I injured my right knee. I tore the meniscus. I went to see a sports medicine specialist in the Houston, Texas area where I live. He did the meniscus surgery on me, said, yeah, with rehab you should be ready to run again in 3 to 4 months. I did everything that they said. I worked hard because I wanted to get back to running. It felt loose, it felt sloppy, it hurt to run. Then after it was almost 4 years, I could hardly even walk without pain. I would walk all the time with my wife. We'd walk 2 miles a day, but I got to the point where I couldn't even hardly walk, and so I did research on, knee surgeons, the top knee surgeons in the country, and I came across Dr. Stone out here in California, and looked up all sorts of information on him, and decided I would give them a call and send him my information. I came out here in 2018. He did a partial. He said at that time he had to do a partial knee transplant on my right knee because the meniscus was just so far gone. He said he couldn't replace it. So he did that. The surgery went well. I rehabbed. After a year, I was back to running and doing well. Then I tore the meniscus in my left knee, and I thought, oh no, we'll see what happens here. But I came back out to California. He did the surgery on my left knee, said it wasn't that bad. There were 2 tears in my meniscus. He took those out. Dr. Stone's, his interest in my knee seemed to be much more than the other doctor that I had in Houston. He just cut it out and said, yeah, you should be good to go, and left it then to the rehab people. But Dr. Stone's rehab people are really good and on top of it, and helped out a great deal. But he also then showed me, the X-ray of how straight it was, and he, every time I would come back to him, he goes through the therapy and checks me out, and I didn't get that treatment with the doctor in Houston, not at all. When I come for these sessions, I just make it a day trip, and it's a long day for me, but it works out great. I can get here from Houston in a day and do the therapy and see him and then get back home. When it first came out, I only had to spend a week, really. He wanted me here longer, but I did spend a full week out here and rehabbed, and the people were great. And then they keep in touch with you and send you the exercises to do. It's great.